Hello there guys, welcome to development log number 4 for my zombie game. I believe this is the first one I've done a voiceover for, however the rest of them will be in this format from now on. Today I'm just going to take you quickly through the things that I've been working on, which are Raycasting, or Trace as it's called in Unreal Engine 4, the landscape, buildings, and I will briefly touch on the plans for the coming weeks worth of developments. So, first thing, and also the third person perspective as opposed to first person. So I'm going to jump straight into the game and I will immediately show you the third person perspective. As you can see, let me just change the little blueprint so that it's not speeding through day and night. Compile on that and give that a play again. Okay, so it's daytime and the sun's moving at a more acceptable speed. So, yeah, as you can see, we're now in a third person perspective. The character moves, does running jumps and brakes. It is in beta and I am planning on fixing all of these issues. I'm working on the game, but as you can see there is a running and jumping animation. There is a jumping while stationary animation, and you can't you can, oops. You're not supposed to be able to change the character's position or movement once you're in the air, but I'll fix that. That should have been working. It's a bit embarrassing. However, yeah, we also have melee. The melee hit, so if you're out of ammo, you will you can, bash these zombies' heads in like so. I need to add a delay on that so that you can't hit again until you've brought your hand back. It's going to be quite a challenging game. You're not going to be able to spam knife and reload super quick. You know, it's going to be pretty realistic. You're going to have limited ammo. You're not going to be able to, like, physics, you're not going to be able to, like, move whilst you're in the air. You're not going to be able to start moving forward. And if you want to do a running jump, you're going to need to give it a bit of a run up. I say realistic, and then you look at the landscape and it doesn't look fantastic. However, all of this is really a first draft. It will be built upon and edited to bring it up to scratch, obviously, before release. So that's a look at the third person perspective. I did show you the torch in log number 3. However, on this one the torch has been moved to the character's head as a head torch. It currently sticks with the head, it doesn't swivel with the camera, so as you can see it doesn't look up this building here or down at the floor. That'll be edited too. It's a relatively easy fix. Oh, excuse me, sorry, it's late, but I prefer to build these games at night. So that's a relatively easy fix, but I can get on with that soon. So yeah, this is one of the buildings. This is the one with the upstairs blocked off, so it's a single large room downstairs with a smaller annex room off the side. In this building it's flooded. In most buildings you'll find things that are flooded, and the upstairs is blocked by a flaming bench, which will be edited to something more appropriate later on. So that's the first type of building. That was the first building I ever created. The buildings were built in-game. They weren't built using Blender or anything, so they are a little bit of a lackluster. However, I have a friend that's a fantastic 3D modelist, and I'll be asking him to help me with a couple of the models for this game, so you can expect some quality out from this guy. This is the second building, or is it? Nope, this is the first model still, my bad. Where do we have a second one? There's going to be more than the 2 styles, however at the minute I've only had the chance to build 2 styles of building, so that's all I can show you. There was one of these where I did something really cool and I wanted to show you that one, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it, unless this is the one. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is the second type of building. Put my head torch on again, and you can see it makes a massive difference. Jump into here. Ouch. Run jump. I'll edit the little notch there so you can just walk straight in. So this one you can go upstairs. 3 rooms. The main one with holes in the wall and ceiling. One at the back, and one off to the side with a large window. Downstairs you have a smaller room off to the side here, and if you go under the stairs, I like it in this house because I managed to dig the landscape out a little bit, so you like kind of into here, and then this room you've got your shelves, and it's all falling down, the back wall's falling out, and yeah, I quite like this room of this building. It's something I'm particularly proud of, but it'll look a lot better when I finish, I promise you. Yeah, so you have the two types of buildings there, and the third person perspective. Now, the last thing, and the most important one, is the way that the gun works. So as you see, when I fire here, we actually have a firing animation. Yeah, it's a bit glitchy here with how it just stops, but that'll be all fixed. And as you can see, I'm creating these red lines from my current position, and they stay there so you can see where I'm firing from. Currently they only stay on a level plane as to where your character is, so I can't actually aim at the top of that hill there or on the ground and hit the ground. I'm always firing off forwards, which is something that I aim to fix tonight actually. But this new system of raycasting or trace will allow me to instantly fire bullets at a speed that they should be going at. This works at the speed of light. Obviously bullets don't travel at the speed of light, but for all intents and purposes in a game they're going to travel this fast. So if you fire a bullet from here, let me just, I don't know if I'll be able to spawn one in the air. No, if I fire a bullet from here, it's going to hit that back wall all the way over there instantly. So if there's a zombie there, you'll hit it and kill it instantly. Although, I'm thinking of having it as 3 hits to kill one zombie. Each hit dealing 34% of the zombie's health, meaning that the third hit will be the final one that kills it. It just seems like a logical thing to do. I'm going to have 12 rounds per clip, which means that you should be able to kill 4 zombies per clip if you hit them 100%. I might add damage multipliers for headshots, making headshots an instant kill, and damage reductions for things like hitting them in the feet or in the hands, you know, a non-lethal shot. But yeah, so the raycasting means that the bullets travel instantly and in a straight line instead of a silly projectile system whereby the bullets are affected by gravity. In a small game mode like this, I don't think there's a need for gravity to be affecting bullets. It's not like Sniper Elite where you need to adjust for the wind. These fires that are spawning at the location of the destination of the raycast, they're an example of how I can spawn an emitter at the target location, and by doing so I'll be able to add things like bullet effects. So when a bullet lands, I'll be able to add a texture to the world of a bullet hole, and I'll also be able to, at the moment of impact, I'll be able to have some chips of stone or grass or whatever texture you've hit fly off said area. So if I shoot that building there, I'll have bits of stone chipping off the building, and I'll have bullet holes being made. So yeah, this is still very early. I think I've been working on this for about 3 weeks now. Not solid in time, but yeah, about 3 weeks, maybe 4. Oh dear. Sorry, excuse me for that. That's rude. Yeah, so 3 or 4 weeks-ish. I think it's coming along quite well. It's for a project at college. However, I plan on handing the project in alpha and continuing the project outside of college for a commercial release at some point in the future. So yeah, that's a showcase of everything that I've worked on in this past week after coming back off holiday. More will be added. So coming up next week, I'll be adding basic zombie AI with basic pathfinding. I'll be taking a look at detection, so perhaps a stealth where your area of detection will be drastically reduced. This is all advanced AI. Just for next week, we'll be looking at getting the basic AI pathfinding in, which is probably going to mean that from within a certain radius of me they'll chase me, other than that they'll just stay still. But having said so, it's all progress. It's all progress, and any progress is good progress. So I'll definitely be cracking on with that. Yeah, give this video a subscribe and a like, and check out. Make sure you subscribe, and you'll get update number 5 sent to you next week, so you'll know when the next part of the videos out. And if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any constructive criticism or anything you'd like to tell me that I can add to the game, or any questions you have about the final version, I'll do my best to answer them. Please note that as it is in development, a lot of this will change. This is just the base on which I'm going to build a game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to drop a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you sometime next weekend for log number 5. Thank you.